How are you doing on this auspicious Dakinis Day? Many of you are at Joy Empowerment, and still we are enjoying the repose. This talk is part of that as well, but I just want to remind ourselves of the importance of talk. Even if everything fails, life is falling apart or our practice is a mess and cannot keep up with anything, meditation or visualization, even devotion, kind of lose devotion or something like that. But if we keep up this talk twice a month, you will be fine. That's just how that Tantra works, especially in terms of Vajrayogini journey, pilgrimage, mantra, and the talk. Those two things are important. If you have those things, everything failed. Your visualization is all the mess still. Vajrayogini will be with you. I just wanted to say a few words since some of you are new. Is this first time to join in this way, this specific talk called Chotok? You can see the title, Cho, Sibarans, then talk in conjunction with this deity, the so-called Dakinis or queen of all Dakinis, Vajrayogini. So this text has such a significance. It combined Chu, it's a Cho practice, but then we offer in the form of feast offering Chok. The main Idam is the Vajrayogini, the condensation or crystallization of all awakened beings, and the Daka, Dakini, hero and heroines, and so forth. As you know, to entail this sacred view, we're going to exercise the sacred view or sacred outlook. Everything appears is the nature of great bliss and emptiness and sacred, to cut through the ordinary appearance. We usually have this ordinarity, just everything is ordinary, boring. In Tantra, we cut through that, through this active practice. Then ordinary perception, who you think, who takes you to be the self right now, for example. I have a name, I have a body, I have this kind of character, traits, and so forth. We need to cut through that. That's not true. That's just habitual pattern. We kind of raised since we are born to this already conditioned world. Then we kind of just following whatever. Right now at this point of life, we are mature enough to look at, is that true? Is that only who I am? Only suffering me, human self here. But then all the great masters, Buddha, Shakyamuni, Buddha, Awakened One, telling us that that's not true. Who and what we truly are is beyond this ordinary human self. Human self is a part of it, but then through me, through us, or who we are, is Prajna Paramita, Vajrayogini, Awakened One. Never damage, does not come and go, always here, always perfect, and beauty and perfection. That's who we are. And the expression of love, compassion, and wisdom. So anyway, to cut through that ordinary perception of the self, so-called, we practice this kind of tantric active practice, not just sitting quietly and resting on the top of the mountain. That's the actually beginning point. We need resting mind to go into Tantra. If our mind is too much colored by all these sensory moving mind, and difficult to really connect to the deepest dimension of who and what we are and how things exist, not how things appear. That's the kind of gist of, not the gist, but just a part of it, big part of talk, why we practice. Then we celebrate celebrate this sacred outlook. I don't know about you these days, especially in our life, we do some kind of celebration or rejoicing. If somebody's birthday or something, then get together or do these rituals. Right? This is called a sacred or sacred party. This is something we are encouraged to do, really reminding. The more we do, become a kind of habit. We are creating a new habit. This is a part of it. So I know half of you do not have a text. So that's okay. So I trust you have a good intention to be here to join us on this journey and pilgrimage. So just to stick around. We may not be able to follow or understand every detail. That's not the point. Point is perhaps the experience which will arise or unfold within you in your heart. Then rest in that, whatever that might be. Maybe might be a difficult feeling. Oh, I don't know about this, and so forth. When that's also expression of Vajrayogini. We cannot get away with it. Everything is the expression, and nature is the great bliss and emptiness. So the emphasis of the direct experience and the sacred view, all of us here, we got together. This is called heroes and heroines, darkers and darkinis. We got together in the ancient forest, in a circle around, and then we are about to embark tantric ritual twice a month on the Dakini auspicious day. And we celebrate who we are and how things are beyond the veneer of this suffering, conflicts, and dilemma we're facing right now. Time to rest in the ocean of echo of your direct experience today. Perhaps still the ripples of the Damaru sound, voice of Dakini's, sound of the bell, which proclaim the emptiness of reality. Just for a few minutes, rest in that, integrate into your own being. So your body remembers. So your subtle body is saturated. Entire body is saturated with this great bliss and emptiness. Even you might feel more somatic tactile sensations. How does that feel? Connect to your subtle body. Because you just made an offering to the deities residing in your subtle body. So they are so happy. They connect to great bliss. Then use that great bliss to perceive reality, who you are and how things exist. So in this state, everything is one taste. The talk offering Vajra disciple said, Brahmin, dog, pigs, everything, everybody, every being, enemy, friend, stranger, one taste. Talk or immerse yourself in this profundity of Sok experience. And may whatever we're gonna do, whatever unfold in my life, may this be the expression of this experience I'm having right now. Expression of great bliss and emptiness, who and what we are.